Hello to my dear students. Today we will discuss about the presentation graphic software, about the database management system, and also about some other utility applications. So today we will cover grade 7 worksheet number 6 for round 5. It means it's worksheet number 6. The video number is also video number 6. So let's discuss about the presentation graphics software. What's presentation graphics software? The software package that are used to create presentations by incorporating text, graphics, animations, sound, and video. So if you want to create presentations, most of the students in Cardon University and also in Cardon schools are creating presentations, and they are familiar about how to create presentations. In here, just I give you a simple definitions, a simple working. For example, I want to create this presentation. I click this text because it has text. When I select this text, I have options in here to bold it. Maybe I use shadows and also create the spaces very tight, or some other graphics designing, because I have the designing part, I mean graphics. So if I want to create animations, an animation part, an animation tab, I have different animations. How it enter to the slide, for example, like zoom. When I click it, it zooms the text. Well, it will emphasize, for example, by let's change, for example, grow and shrink. First it enters, then it grows, and once again it shrink. And another thing that we have, how it goes out or output, disappear, comes, goes. So we have different actions in here. We can use graphics, it means animations, and also sound. Maybe you create for each activity a sound for it. In here, I have animation pan. And animation pan, you can see that the last activity I have, it's what? About how it disappear. If I create, it means, for example, this ship, text box 8, it disappear like that. If I had another animation, for example, you can also color it. Second animation, third animation. These are the effects that we are using and it. If I want to adjust it just by my clicking about the duration, about the delay, about which action performs first, second, there are lots of things that if I want to, if I discuss about each of these commands, it takes much and more time. So I don't want to talk about these commands. Just I will show you that we have the transition between slides, for example, how the slides appear, how the text appear. There are lots of contrast between the different commands in here. So you can create videos, for example, come on insert, you can insert the sounds, you can insert the video files. For example, in here, for example, We have new album photo. You can create all the albums, screen pictures, and I have another. Yes, I found it in here. It's in here. Video lesson, online video. You can insert videos from your PCs. Just click it. For example, you want to insert a video. Okay, let's hide this one. So, for example, in computer, grade 7, this video number 5, insert it. You can insert in your slide. This is a presentation graphic software. I mean, you can make your presentation, you can adjust your presentation by inserting videos, sounds, animation, texts, image, graph, every components which you want. It has lots of commands. So another application that today we are going to discuss is also about the database management system, DBMS. Database management system. What is a DBMS? A DBMS is a package used for handling large amount of data stored in a database. For example, Cardon's database that it has 2000 students, and every information about each student is stored in database of Cardon. The name. For example, let's open a database. For example, in here I have the database. I can use Access database. We can create SQL, we can create Oracle database, but these databases I think you are familiar with it. Uh, Click on Start menu, type Access. It's a database. It's the sample of or icon of the database. Then you can create, yeah, I want to create a database. In database you can write many information. I will do it very fast. For example, grade 7 database. Well, Control W to close this form, or right click in here and close it. Click on create. I want to create a table and in my grade 7 database. For example, table. In here you can write ID, auto number, name, or write student name. It's better. Student name, short text, student grade, student age, student address, student for example class, or telephone number or mobile number, everything, every information. I also choose the number for it, address, and for the age I can also choose the number for. Don't think it about to learn every activity that I'm doing. Just I'm showing you that how we can create the database and what's actually the database is. You must save the table. Yes, student table. Do you want to save? No, don't use the primary key. For example, in here I write Fahim. Okay, grade 7, age 12, address Taimani, and about the mobile number. Another, for example, Murad, Sher, Gulalai, and Fatima, Nasser, Lisa, or Lisa. Like this, I mean, you can have many information about the many students. It's a database. You can store lots of information. When you click it on Control W, yes, close the database. You want to access, you want to find information about some students, you want to find information or data, just click on database. You say access database about I name it, I think, database of grade 7. Yeah, grade 7 database. And here it shows grade 7 database. You can see every information about your students on in here. So it was a sample of database, how to create database, what's exactly a database is, how we can handle large amount of data. Another lesson, let's talk about the customized software. So in here, unfortunately, I can't work it practically for you guys, but I will explain it. Customized software is a tailor mode to the needs of users. For example, an inventory management of an automobile company would be different from that of a department store. The same software would not suit both these users. It means customized software. There are some companies, some big companies, according to their needs, according to their marketing needs, they order the programmers, the companies, the other companies, to create the softwares. And programmers and engineer, architecture developers, they try to create some software for a special company. It means, for example, Azizi Bank has a software. Could you go to the bazaar and buy Azizi Bank software? No, exactly we can't. Kabul Bank, or for example, Tulu TV. I mean, these companies have their own software, their own customized software according to their needs. But if you go to the bazaar and say, I want to buy the office package, you can buy it. There is no any problem because they are built-in software. I mean, in every place, on every location of in the world, you can find these softwares, but you can find the customized software because they are ordered by the companies and developers create just one software for that company with high price. Another thing that we have in here, it's about the utility program, utility software. Utility software, let's I control B it or bold it that it shows clearly. Utility software, these are the programs that are called by other programs to perform particular jobs. I mean, these are programs, yes, exactly. They are called, it means they are ran, they are asked by other programs to perform a job. They are generally used to perform tasks related to the better maintenance of the computer's data and hardware. Utilities programs, for example, I can say antivirus. It's a utility program. Why antivirus? Because it helps the system, it helps the vendors to don't uh, to don't, we can say, allow a virus into the system. It doesn't allow a virus to enter the system and damage it. It's my utility program. For example, in Windows 10, I have Windows Security or Windows Defender. In here, I have Windows Security. It's what? It is a system. It is a utility program. Because this Windows Security utility program, it helps my Windows from viruses, from hackers, from those persons that want to destroy my computer system. It helps me a lot. And it's called by what? It's called by system. This is a what? It is a utility program. So utility programs always help us that we can use our computers normally. And let's talk about other utility programs. In here, another utility program, it's as about the backup utility. This software enables you to make a backup copy or data or information stored on a disk. For example, maybe sometimes you face by the problems that your system is completely damaged or your Windows is completely damaged, and when you turn on your computer, there is no, we can say, normal performance. There is message that your Windows is damaged. You can't go aid. You should reinstall. You should find the problem, or you should use a backup or recovery file to make your Windows normal. So for such actions, we use a backup utility. And for example, I write it in here, backup, backup setting, ransomware protection, control folder access. There are some backup settings that I can use my backup. It's a utility program that it is in my system. When I back up, it means it when I copy my system in a drive, for example in a flash, in a hard drive, external hard drive. When the computer is damaged, when the system is damaged, I can easily use my backup and refresh it and make it okay. So this is what? This is a utility program. It helps me from damaging the system. And I also have explained the antivirus. There are different antivirus like Kaspersky, McAfee, Avast, ESET, Bitdefender, Microsoft Essential Security. Yes, exactly. They're used to protect the system from what? From virus. Okay, thank you for your watching and listening. I hope you can understand about the software. There are some softwares that mostly we talk about the applications, for example, PowerPoint application, database application, and some other applications that they are designed by some developers, and utility programs that utility programs help us for our better performance and better maintenance of the computer. Thank you once again.